Welcome in, internet friends. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. It's been a crazy day. How are you all doing? Welcome to Daphne's Case Files. We will be talking about the vehicle that the neighbors allegedly heard, the 5-speed vehicle that turned around on Landsdowne Station Road and Landsdowne Road where the railroad tracks are and went back to Larrig Road. So how is everybody doing? Hi, Joyous, Diesel, Johnny, Shenannies. How are you, Donna? Drewer, hello. Seawood, hello. Good to see you. House Music, Jeanette, Christine, Lynn, member, Teresa, Ariel, hello. Cool, hello. Wolfie, hello. Why are you sighing? I've been sighing today too, guys. I'm telling you, I've had a day. Molly, hello. Good to see everybody. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Rick, I'm going up the thing here. Hello to everybody who is in here. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me today. I've had a day. Just briefly tell you about it. It's been nasty and rainy outside. We had high winds yesterday. Today they've died down a little bit, but the cold weather did come through. I went out to do some work today, lost my wallet, found it. Thank God, because you know that feeling you get when you lose something like important, like your wallet or something like that. It's like your heart drops. You can't think of anything else. So I found it though. Thank God. I was just in a rush and I had to slow down. So it was telling me to slow down. So I did. Thank you. Yes, Panic at the Disco. Yes, I was panicking like crazy. I'm telling you, like a chicken with my head cut off. But I'm very grateful that there was an amazing person that was honest and gave me back my wallet. Thank God. Hello, Allie, Christine. Good to see all of you all. I'm just going to get straight to the point today, guys. We're going to get right in it. We're going to talk about the neighbors. And there's been an updated article within the past couple hours, kind of going over the surveillance footage that the RCMP did collect along with the neighbors' statements. And it's kind of contradicting one another. So we're going to go over that. So stay tuned. Let me go ahead and get everything set up so I can show you guys. I've got a million different things open today. And I got new music. For Halloween. I hope you guys like it. It was pitch dark. How can they say it was D in the car? Yeah, that's another thing too. It is pitch black out there, guys. Dark as hell. I mean, unless that they shined a light maybe and could see the car. I mean, I can understand a neighbor like learning to hear, your neighbor's cars, right? Like when the cars go by, you can kind of tell, oh, that's my neighbor, you know what I mean? But actually seeing the person in the car, I don't think that was, they did say Daniel, but Daniel was driving. But how could you see unless you were out there by the road shining a flashlight in there, right, guys? Rain and snow, yes, ma'am. Get out of town. We have rain, but not snow, guys. Yeah, he probably assumed it was him. But I think in these type of cases, you don't want to assume, just like Daniel's co-worker, in my opinion, he shouldn't have guesstimated on the time that he witnessed seeing the kids, guys. Like, he should have never, like, just guesstimated. No snow here, thank goodness. Yeah, I knocked on wood because I say no snow and then there's like 20 feet outside. So my dogs know the sound of my husband's truck. Yes, Lynn, mine does too. And it's crazy because, like, I've been told, like, I can be like a couple miles down the road, right? And my dog can hear my truck. She knows, yeah, they're so smart. She knows the mail lady. Listen, she knows the mail lady's truck or mailman's truck or whatever. She knows Amazon's truck, FedEx, what's the other one? UPS, the school bus. She knows those different vibrations within the sounds of their engines. It's crazy. So, like some vehicles sound similar, but she won't, because she likes to run out. You know what I mean? Like, but she knows that's not that truck. It's so funny how they can distinguish between sounds like that, right? Hi, April. Good to see you. I love dogs too. They're amazing. Dogs are, I just love them so much. They are fur babies, but you can recognize the sound of a vehicle that you hear every day for years. Yes, I agree with you. You recognize sounds every day. I think the neighbor believes it to be Daniel Martel because the vehicle came from Daniel. It could be. Yeah, could be. All right, let's go to this updated article. Is the music okay for you guys? It's not too loud, or if it gets annoying, just let me know. I was playing around with different background noises. So, all right, let's go to this new article by, let me make sure this is the one I want right here. CBC. Yes. Okay. So this is by the CBC. It's our new article. And there we go. So this is, the name of the article is witnesses. Here, let me go ahead and scroll down so you guys. The witnesses describe hearing the vehicle the night before the children were reported missing. And it was just last updated 3 hours ago. So you guys can see that, right? Hi, welcome in, guys. Good to see all of you. All right, so this was updated 3 hours ago. I'm going to go ahead and read it for you guys, and then we're going to go over some of the stuff that I got here lined up for you and see if we can figure this out. It starts off with two people who live near Jack and Lilly Sullivan's home told police they heard a vehicle coming and going in the middle of the night. We already know this is Brad and Justin Smith, right? And they told police they heard a vehicle coming and go. Okay, just hours before the children were reported missing, court documents show. So if you remember that they said, like, Justin said it was around 1:30 in the morning, I believe. Remember Daniel said he had just went to bed. He just flicked on the lights on the children, just to check on them, I guess. And then he went to bed himself, he said. Remember, guys? Anyways, however, RCMP confirmed Monday a thorough review of the surveillance footage from the Gairloch Road area of PICTOU County. No evidence of any vehicle activity at that time. So if we remember, we go back to, like, I think it was the end of May. There was what was her name? You guys help me with her name. The lady that lives off of Glengarry Station, right? They grabbed her surveillance footage. No, they grabbed her surveillance footage the end of May. But that doesn't mean that they didn't grab surveillance trail cams the day. Daphne, at what time? Midnight and the last year. Yes, so Daniel flicked the lights on the kids at midnight that night, on Thursday night. And then Justin Smith said 1:30. Let me go over here. And you guys remember, right, that they grabbed trail cam footage from the lady in Glengarry Station. Now, they had already They had already grabbed trail cam footage over by the Matheson West Road by the lands, like over in that area. And I'm sure they grabbed more. I'm going to show you that as soon as I'm done reading this. All right. No driver has been identified. And the presence of a vehicle has not been, no key element in the investigation. Like, there wasn't anything on surveillance, they're saying. It says the RCMP communications advisor Allison Gerard wrote an email to CBC. So no driver has been identified in the presence of a vehicle. So there's nothing. It says Gerard said the witnesses reported hearing a vehicle. Look at this. But it says reported hearing a vehicle, but couldn't confirm seeing one. But didn't we hear that they did see Daniel driving? We were just talking about that. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. The new details from the witnesses are laid out in redacted records that were previously released in August at the request of CBC News, the Canadian Press, and the Globe and Mail on Friday. New details of the case were released after CBC News fought to have them redacted. The document contained court applications filed by investigators for the permission to conduct searches for phone records, banking, video related to the case. They include unproven statements made by police. Lilly 6, Jack 4 were reported missing on the morning of May 2nd when police received the 911 call from their mother, Malaya. Remember, at 10:01 a.m., she told the police she had wandered away from their home in Landsdowne Station. And it just goes on to say it's sparsely community. And it says the siblings lived on the property with their mother, their stepfather, and Janie. On May 9th, says 2 constables had conversation with Brad Wong. So this was about a week later, right? A week later. And it says he told them that he heard a loud vehicle coming and going from that area in the early mornings. All right. It says he said his residence is at an elevated position from Daniel's residence and he could see lights over the treetops. And then it goes on to say he said the vehicle left 3 or 4 times after midnight and into the early hours of the morning. So we have Brad talking about like right after midnight, and then Justin said around 1:30. You guys hear okay? The cat keeps like jumping on my lap. I don't know why. Wong told Smith, his drinking buddy, that he heard the car, but he himself owns a 5-speed. I don't know. Okay. And then he said that the vehicle remained in earshot the entire time. All right. On May 17th, a constable took a statement from Justin Smith, who also lives in the area. Smith said that he was awake and on Facebook in the early hours of May around 1:30. So you have this guy, Justin, was supposedly awake around 1:30. He heard the car on Highway 289 around the railroad tracks near the Gairloch. So both of them heard around the same area. It's kind of like the same story a little bit, right? Anyway, it says that intersection is near the home where Jack and Lilly went missing. It made a noise, then went quiet. The vehicle was quiet for about 2 minutes, then drove towards Larrick Road. And then Justin Smith later spoke with Brad, who informed him Daniel's vehicle. Here you go. Informed him Daniel's vehicle came and went 5 or 6 times that night. Wong said the car Smith heard was Daniel. What do you guys think? I want your opinion. Do you think that these two neighbors are making this up? I mean, Justin did the very first day, within a few hours, he told the RCMP, right? RCMP did not verify this story. This is from the CBC. They didn't verify his story? Okay. Right here, it shows a map. And it shows New Larrig Road, like the road right here, Larrig Road. Okay. And then this is Landsdowne Station Road. This is Landsdowne Road. This is the railroad tracks, and right by, so Brad lives by the railroad tracks, correct? And then you have, I don't think they're making it up. I mean, why make up such an elaborate story? Why do that? Why would you do that? I do not by the video share his son with us. So why would you make up some kind of elaborate story like this though, guys, right? Now, I know it's pitch black out there. I know for a fact it's pitch black out there. So there's no street lights or anything like that. unless Brad or Justin has cameras, right? But then that kind of like contradicts the statement that we just read, because they don't have surveillance or anything of the vehicle going up and down the road, right? Right, guys? So there's no surveillance, of any kind from the vehicle. So how would someone actually see with their eyes that it was Daniel? Now, I understand you can learn the sound. We just spoke about this, the sound of other, like, your neighbor's cars, like how your dog recognizes like the mail truck and your vehicle and stuff like that. But actually seeing Daniel that night, was there an interaction with Daniel and the neighbor that night? Is that how he knew? Why would he say that? Wong hates Martel. Well, it doesn't seem like Wong hates Martel, because Wong like reposted Earl's post the other day. Why would he repost Earl's post? Like, if he hated them? I don't know. Like, I just, it's very, very odd to me. Justin seems like a business guy. Here, let me show you. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Hold on one second. Let me show you something real quick. I'm gonna pull up Justin, okay? I have a couple pictures of him. Give me a second. And you tell me, does this look like the same guy? He's wearing a suit and everything. Supposedly he has like a farming business, guys. Hold on. There we go. All right, this is the one picture that you guys have seen. Oh my goodness. You guys have seen this picture of him before, right? Now let's look at the other picture. So I was also wondering, this looks like, what does that look like? A pickup truck or an SUV to you guys? Like by the seats? Because remember there was, and here he is right here. Okay, same guy, right? A little bit older. But it looks like he's got his kids in the back, but I covered their faces up. So he doesn't seem like a bad guy. I don't know if that's him. That I took that. It looks kind of like him, but now I know people are saying, oh, he's got tattoos and stuff. I mean, did he get the tattoos when this is Brad. Did he get the tattoos when he was younger or what? I don't know. I know that I can only find like one criminal case on him. But is that, I mean, people change, right? Like, people change. I don't know. Let's finish the article. What do you guys think about that? Do you think they just made that up? I don't think so. I don't think they did. But the whole thing with, they have to have proof, right? That it was Daniel. So how do they know it's Daniel? Yeah, but it was only one time. It was only yes, it was a lot, but it was only a one-time thing. Is it a coincidence that Daniel turns the bedroom light on at midnight? Hold on, let me pull it up so I can read your comments. Is it a coincidence that Daniel turns the bedroom light on at midnight and then his car is heard driving down the road several times? No, I don't believe in coincidences. Now, if the neighbors are telling the truth about the car and then Daniel told us about the lights, no, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't. And the thing with, there's no other like footprints or anything on the ground. It was nasty and muddy and rainy. You would think that there would be more footprints. High profile crooks wear suits, fancy car. Yeah, I know, like politicians, Lori. They all wear suits. People can change, but most don't. Yeah, people can change, but a lot of people still have that, you know what I mean? That idea, I guess, whatever in their head. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. I like that. Yeah. Do we know what cameras were facing Gairloch Road of anything? I don't know, but I'm about to pull up this other article and the dispatch and show you what footage they got. What would be the point to lie? It makes no, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, what would be the point to lie? It makes no sense unless something bad actually happened to the kids. I believe the neighbors, they had nothing to gain by making it up. You know, and I agree because, like, why, unless, I don't know, like, I just, unless they did something. But the thing is, wouldn't the RCMP kind of put two and two together? I want to know. So, do you guys remember what time the school bus went by that morning? High up on rug dealers. Yeah, them too. What time did the school bus go by in the morning? Isn't it like 7:30 in the morning? You guys remember that? Why was Smith near the Martells at that park? Well, he's camping there, Mariska. He has like an RV or something, I'm guessing. Well, that's what I heard. 7:30? Thank you. Okay. And in the documents, it says 8 o'clock. Like on dispatch. They told them the kids were missing at 8 o'clock. Right? We have the dispatch. I just showed you guys the other day. Thank you. So we know Brad has children. It looks like Justin has children too. I don't know if Justin's children live with him or what. Do they catch the school bus there? But we know Brad's children do. Can you confirm what was the coded letter about? It mentions pictures and a phone left in a white bag for pickup. I don't know what that is, Rachel. I'm sorry. I have no idea what that is. Who's Uncle Jim at the Grave Digger? So there is, all right, I don't want to get off topic, guys, because I'm going to forget what I'm doing. Has Walter Smith ever been on Daniel's property? I'm sure. Justin said he helped out Janie before, like do projects, but he wasn't aware of the children. Did they call or report the kids missing at 8? It was 10. It was 10:01, Mariska. Okay. So this is the map, right? Here's the Larrick Road. We showed a video, like the raw footage of it yesterday. Then you have one neighbor lives down here, and then this should be like the park over in here somewhere, the Lorda Park. You got family over here. You got the kids' house over here. Here's the railroad tracks. So what was this car doing, guys? What was it doing? What was this car doing? Or what was Daniel doing, allegedly, if it was Daniel? Was he going, like, why start going this way? And then they said it went silent for 2 minutes and then turned around and headed back up. What do you guys think was going on there? I don't know if it was Wong that had the trail camera. I know they got one from Melissa Scott, which is down here in Glengarry Station. All right, let's finish with this. The records detail Martell's account of the evening before the children were reported missing. He told police he went to bed fairly easy and didn't wake up until it was light the next morning. The document said Malaya told police she put Lilly and Jack to bed first then their 1-year-old daughter, and then went to bed herself around 9. But remember, in the documents, she redacted the 9 and put 10 o'clock for Jack and Lilly going to bed. That's kind of late, right, for 2 little ones to go to bed? So that's what I mean when their story gets all screwed up, like Thursday evening. She said Martell stayed up and was going to clean the house for her. So he stayed up. So he came inside at 8:18 at night, right? He didn't remember seeing the kids, but yet he checked on Jack and Lilly when they were sleeping in the room at midnight. His words. He said this. So what was he doing in the house? If she said that it didn't look like he cleaned the house. So what was he doing in the house, guys? From 8:15 to midnight when he went to bed. Yeah, that's just weird in my opinion too. I would never cut the light on. Bus 7, yes, thank you. Yeah, Daphne, I'm reading into the RCMP have surveillance tape but saw nothing. Yes, correct, they. Malaya said she was not woken up throughout the night and does not know when Daniel came to bed, the document said. And it continues to say in an interview Friday, Martell said no one from the family left the property that night and they did not have any visitors. Now, you remember the weird Facebook post about that I showed you guys yesterday with the rug thing that they had a party and stuff like that? Like Wednesday, they got back at 10:30, so it couldn't have been Wednesday. So if they were to have a party, it would have been Thursday, right? But Daniel said no, nobody over, nothing. He said the only vehicle that left the yard was on the morning the children went missing. So he's talking about Malaya's vehicle. It is not loud by any stretch of the imagination, he said. No, it's not loud. Not that type of vehicle. Martell said the RCMP never asked him about the vehicle coming and going. So the RCMP never asked him about the vehicle coming and going, yet Justin Smith spoke to the RCMP around 2:30 p.m. on May 2nd. So why wouldn't they ask Daniel about the traffic coming and going that day when a neighbor says something, right? And then you have the other neighbor come out on the 9th and say something. Anyways, it continues to say, I know the investigators work hard. They are exploring every lead. And then it says Brooks Murray has not responded to interview request. An investigator's comment in the same document said that as July 16th, the children's disappearance was not believed to be in criminal nature. The RCMP declined for a request interview. And then here we go to talk about Durwood here. I don't know if they updated this part. Let's see. I'll read this. It's just a short paragraph. Getty's is to believe to have appeared on YouTube. It's a criming shame under the pseudonym Durwood O'Grady, where he put forward a theory that Malaya had put the children in a vehicle and sent them away before reporting them missing. Do you guys remember of a black SUV, a guy with a mustache? Do you guys remember that? He was about in his 50s or 60s, they said. That was on day one on dispatch. Do you guys remember that? Well, Durwood even mentioned something about a black SUV too. But I don't know. I'd take it with a grain of salt. Just by what, It said that Getty's noted his comments could be wrong, could be speculation. Darren Getty's has suggested in social media posts that Malaya may have been involved in their disappearance, but this is just his theory. He also suggests he might know the location of the children in an RCMP investigator wrote. On May 30th, 2 RCMP members met with Getty's who told them that he spoke with Martell a few weeks after the children went missing, and also spoke with Patty Pearson, Malaya's grandmother, about the investigation. It said Geddes was confrontational and invasive to the questions asked of him, and wanted police to provide him with information about the investigation. What? He wanted police to provide him about the investigation, the document said. That's crazy, right? He became upset when his questions weren't answered. On June 26, Brooks Murray gave police a video recording of a phone conversation between Pearson and Geddes, who was Pearson's first cousin. So Malaya police gave a video recording of a phone conversation. So who did she record? Did she record her grandmother on the phone with Darren, I guess? Or did she actually pick up the other line? Hi. Yeah. Okay, guys, listen. So there's been a nationwide outage with like the fiber optic lines. One was cut or something. And it's been causing issues with everything, like Amazon, everything, guys. It's crazy. So I'm just thankful I have internet and my mic and camera's working. You know how that is. All right, let's see. Let's just it says the children's disappearance in May sparked an extensive grid search that spanned 8.5 I can't talk. Kilometers and mostly dense wood, involve 160 ground searches, rescue volunteers. The mysterious nature of the case, fueled by lack of answers, has garnered international attention. Last week, RCMP announced that cadaver dogs did not find any human remains in the search conducted around the property and the areas. Okay, so we already know that, right? Now, I want to take you to, let's see. Now, we read this yesterday. This is about, okay. I want to go to the surveillance footage, guys. So give me just a second. I'm going to take you there. Just give me 1 second. Okay. We're going to go look at the surveillance footage that they got from the first day. Give me a second. Let me share this. There you are. Okay. I don't know why there we go. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to remove something real quick. All right. This was on, this was on May 2nd. And the dispatch said there's also a trail cam that was found on the road from the staging area. So do you remember where the staging area is, guys? All right, guys, be nice in the chat. Please respect other creators, please. If you don't like them, just please be respectful, please. I appreciate that. So, all right, so they stated on the first day, there's also trail cam footage that was found on the road from the staging area. And then he goes on to say he's trying to make contact with the owner there now to see if he had any footage. So basically, while they're out searching, they found a trail cam. This was up by the Matheson West Road, right at the Landsdowne Lake. And he just says, copy, I'll pause control for it. Hold on, let's see. There's another one too. So they already got trail cam footage that day, but that one was up. That one was down the road closer to the Larrig Road. Okay. Now, let's see. And then they had... All right. Give me a second. I'm going to go to the different thing here. All right. So this one is... Give me a second, guys. I got to get... Is that it? Yes. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, let me go to this one. Let me remove this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many screens. Okay, now we're going back. I think it's very important to go back in time and look at the stuff because it always gets brought up. Why is there only half of it there? There we go. Okay. So you all remember this, right? You all remember this. May 22nd, 2025. Now this trail cam footage is from Gary Station. So this is the complete opposite way, guys. The complete opposite way. That they grabbed this trail cam footage from her. Hold on one second. I'm gonna look up this. Let's put in a trail cam. All right. So it just says a Landsdowne woman who lives near them said investigators have asked for her trail cam footage spanning days before the siblings reported missing. So why would they need trail cam footage over by where she lives? Because she lived pretty far away, right? She lived pretty far away compared to where Wong and Justin lived. So why would they need trail cam footage there? It says she turned over her trail cam footage at the request of police spanning 5 days and reported missing. So I'm going to take you to the maps here and show you what I'm talking about. How far. So they grabbed trail cam footage from all and surveillance from all these areas at a stage. All right. Do I have? All right. Let me close that up. All right. You guys can see this map here. Oh my gosh. Please answer Rachel or she's going to keep posting. I can't see the chat. Where is she at? If you guys want me to see your thing, just put like a orange, like a one of the like flags or something next to it. Where's Rachel at? Where is Rachel? I don't see her. Rachel. I don't see Rachel's comment anywhere. I don't see her comment anywhere. Is there, Rachel, please post it again. Put like something bright next to it so I can see it, hun. Terrain access points, blind spots for trail. Yeah, of course. And trail cams aren't like the best cams, guys. They're not the best cameras. All right, hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying. I forgot to put chat in slow mode. Shan't, here, you know what? I can do it. I'm going to put chat in slow mode so I can see everybody's stuff because it just moves so fast and, I'm half blind and I can't see, so. Just me, Blue Jay. Rachel asking if Malaya called her mom at 11 Thursday night. I don't think that was said, but I can look. Give me a second. How do I do this? Jesus. Songs. Give me a second, guys. I don't know how to do it in slow mode. Shan, can you do like slow mode on your end? Give me a sec. Actually, message delay. There we go. Okay. I got it. Never mind. I didn't know I could do it on my phone. All right. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, my brain's in slow mode too. Thanks, guys. God, that's so bright. Okay. I don't believe so. It said Malaya. I can go back and look the documents in just a second, though. It said Malaya made a phone call to her mom at 3:37. It was like a video call. I call it FaceTime because I have an iPhone. So, but I don't remember 11. I'll have to look. Just give me just a second, guys, okay? So it could be possible they took the children through that sliding door and hopped over the fences out the back. Hi Enoch, good to see you, honey. Guys, in my opinion, like, I don't see how someone could take the kids. And the RCMP even said, like, they're still saying it, no possible abduction. So it's like, and then, I mean, they're not saying much, but they're saying no possible abduction. And then they just spent all that money on human remains dogs, which, after 5 months, I wish they could have got him in earlier. Right? Like I wish they could have got him in earlier, because allegedly, if something did happen in the house, remember what Jules said, the scent probably wouldn't be there if something happened in the house. It's been 5 months, unless they were buried in the house, right? Okay, W stated she called her mom at 11. He said, whatever happened, it happened at 11 p.m. Did M call C at 11 p.m. Thursday? You're going to have to give me a minute, Rachel, okay? I will look that up in just a minute. I'm trying to show you guys the map here. All right. I don't even know what I was talking about. Okay. So look. Where's Glengarry Station? Glengarry Station's like way down here. Let me pull this back out. Here. So they got... Oh, thank you, Joyous. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. She's so freaking awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, if you guys received the memberships from Joyous, please tell her thank you. Yeah, she is. She's amazing. Like, she's just so freaking amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate her. I really do. Daphne M did that on the app. She deleted. Okay. On the app she deleted. Okay. All right. We'll go there in just a second. Let me show you this map real quick and we'll go look at it, right? We'll go over there. Just hold on 1 second. You guys, please tell Joyous thank you. Okay. So I just want to pull up. Oh my gosh. Glengarry Station. Look at this, guys. This is Glengarry Station, right? Down here. Why would they need to get surveillance down here? Why? That's far. Why would they need the surveillance? So she said even her neighbors, they got surveillance. Now, look at this. So you have the neighbors, the other neighbors, okay, the ones that live really close to the kids. Wong and Smith, right? Live in here. Here's the staging area. Here's where they found the first camera. The first trail camera mentioned is found right here. Do you see where my mouse is? Right there. Staging area. First trail cam. Then I'm going to scroll out. The next one that they found, that they told us, was all the way over here. Okay. Do you think that these neighbors here have trail cam footage or anything? Do you think they have trail cam? Probably a lot of footage in all those areas. Just that lady told the media. Yes, I agree. But the ones that we know of, just from dispatch and from the lady on in Glengarry, those are the ones that we know of. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. I am sure most of these people have Ring cameras or game cameras. Because what do you do when you live out in the country? You hunt, right? You hunt deer, and they are very outdoorsy. Because I've looked at their profiles, it says that's what they like doing. They love the outdoors, and it's good for you. It's very healthy for you to be outdoors, right? Anyways, so they wanted that footage all the way down here, and then all the way through here. But something triggered them to get the footage down there. That's what I'm saying. But yet, Daniel's neighbor said that they heard him go here and then went past the staging area up to Larry Road. I think it's right there, right? Larry Road. Right here. So I just find that odd. Maybe somebody went in a circle like that. Because you could take that road down and go to take Landsdowne Station and go that way. Just saying. It's like they all connect. And then you have the river right through there. Oh, and one more thing. I want to measure this for you guys, right? So, remember they mentioned the headlights and the sound, okay? It's not that far away. So, we'll do it from... Okay. So, remember he said it was always in a earshot, right? It was always in an earshot. Let's measure from... I'm pretty sure we did that the other day. Where is it at? Right here is Larry Road, right? Or is it... Oh, no, Larry Road is here. There we go. So that says... What does that say, guys? How far is that? 1.5 miles? Yes. So the one neighbor lives here. That's like 1.5 miles. Now, if we put it on the kid's house, that's less than 2 miles away. Of course, they're going to hear. Of course, they're going to hear a vehicle, right? And if it's pitch black out there, you're going to see it. You're going to see the vehicle as well. I mean, you're going to have to go outside, but you're not going to see the person inside unless the person has the light on in their car. I mean, they could have the light on in their car. Maybe he was driving around with the light on. Can you overlay the mine shafts from the past in that area, please? Overlay them? I don't know how to overlay. I don't know how to overlay it, honey. I know there's mine shafts over here. Where is it at? Off of the Larry Road. I've been doing more stuff on that too. On the mine shafts. They said a lot of them are filled in, but there's still some. And then there's one. I'm not going to bring that up right now because I got to do more research on it because there's something new or something they're doing with the mine shafts there in Canada. I'll talk about that another time because I don't want to confuse you guys. So I don't know. That's yeah. I don't know. They could definitely hear and see them. All right. What was I going to show you next? All right, let's go to, we wanted to look up Malaya's, right? Malaya making the call. All right. All right, and you said that she called her mom. Was this on the document or was it on her? You said it was on her screenshots, right, that she deleted, or her phone app she deleted. So it has to be on this, right? All right, hold on one second. Let me find the documents. Remove that. Present. Share screen. Redact. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. All right, add a stage. They said it was a butt call. Yeah, oh, a butt call. I thought the butt call was at Mariska, I thought the butt call was at 8:30. No? All right, let's look. I have it right here. All right. Can you go to Cindy, please? All right, hold on. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and read through everything that says Cindy. At 6:29, Malaya received a message to confirm the kids were marked absent from school. You guys see that? Oh, shit. I'll highlight it and make it a little bit bigger. You guys see that okay? Mine chefs might have it. You know, yeah, I was thinking of that too. Especially with that weird song that Malaya was talking about. that come find me tiny thing. I don't know. I could be reading into nothing, but I just think that's weird. Hold on, I gotta find this stupid thing again. All right. At 6:29, Malaya received a message to confirm the kids were marked absent from school. Malaya said it was slow morning. This was a Thursday morning, though, right? They didn't do a lot other than get breakfast, watch TV, and play. So this was Thursday morning, right? Right, guys? Turn the phone off, too, probably. Hey, I butt dialed someone yesterday on accident. Well, pocket dialed somebody. I've never done that. But my phone was on in my pocket. Kids watch a lot of different shows sometimes. I don't know. It was just, yeah, that song, guys, is just weird. What does he say? Okay, you mods, put me on a timeout. I didn't sign up for this. Want trollers in here? I'm out. Who put you on a timeout, Wolf? Hi, Finding Solace. Who put a timeout? Okay. Malaya had a video call from her mother. This was Thursday, guys. This was Thursday afternoon. So if you remember correctly, when Malaya was driving home, I wish I could show two different things at once. Because okay, let's look for Malaya's screenshots. Malaya screenshots. Where is it at? Malaya screenshots. There. Where it has her GPS. There it is. Let me blow that up. Okay. There we go. Because I'm probably going to need that. All right. So basically, Cindy had called her earlier in the day. This is Thursday, guys. I don't want to confuse you. This is Thursday. And basically what happened was Cindy had called her when they were on their way home that day. It sounds like Malaya was driving the vehicle Thursday. And when they got home, because remember they got home at 3:11 p.m. in the afternoon, Daniel said he went out to help his mom with the fence and stuff like that. So supposedly Daniel was outside when Malaya was doing the video call with her mother at 3:37 p.m. Cindy would have seen the kids on the phone. We went through that the other day. Malaya went through and showed her banking statement, transactions on Thursday to see if they can narrow down the timeline. But she said Daniel used his card for purchases. Okay, we've already seen that. Malaya showed her Google Map timeline, which tracked her movements on Thursday. She went to the following. They left home 12:10, drove for 39 minutes from 12:49 to 1:27. Malaya was shown a missing visit, which she thought was the personal information. They went to the Dollarama at 1:44. She says she went in, grabbed a few things. They went to Lawton's at 2:48. She remembered, and they picked up some Tylenol. But the thing is, where is Acropole on this? Can someone tell me? Where's Acropole? Got a girlfriend. What did I miss? Who's been blocked? I don't know. Who's been blocked? The chat's on slow so I can read your comments, guys. I put it on a 30-minute slowy thing so I can see it. I don't know who's been blocked. I don't even know how to check that. Did someone get blocked, mods? Acropole is in Westville. Yes, in town, Daphne. Thank you. So do you guys remember? Do you remember that Daniel said they had went to Acropole and got takeout that night? See, it doesn't fit into this timeline because they got home at 3:11 in the afternoon. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't fit into this timeline. It's not on here. It's not on the RCMP report right here. You guys see this right here on the screen? Acropole is not in here. Okay. They drove between 2:11 and arrived home that evening. Yeah. That evening, she got the kids something to eat. Well, how? It doesn't make sense. They went to Lawton's at 2:48. Okay, so you're spending what, like 10 minutes in there grabbing Tylenol and diaper rash? Say 10 minutes. That would already be 2:58. Okay. Remember, they arrived home at 3:11. Then they stopped at Acropole on their way home to get food as well. I have that. I have that in Daniel's statement. Remember Daniel's statement? It said that. But this one, it says that she got the kids something to eat. Like, seems like when they got home. Because it says 2:52 and 3:11 and arrived home. That evening, she got the kids something to eat. How do they have time to do that? Anyways, I'm going to have to look more into that. It says watching TV. She said they might have gone outside sometime to play. Janie said that she heard them outside. Because when she came out, Jack and Lilly were playing outside. And Jack said, I had a centipede worm or whatever. But then they came in and it was getting dark. But they came in when it was getting dark. Guys, do you see this? So the kids came in when Daniel came inside at 8:15. That's new. I didn't realize that. It seemed like the kids had went in before that. So Daniel should have known the kids went inside the same time he did. Because Daniel said the same thing, that he came inside when it got dark. Oh my God, where is that video at? I need to find that video. She got their teeth brushed and they wore the clothes to bed because all the other clothes were in bags from when she washed them at her grandmother's house. And she hadn't gotten around to putting them away. Lilly and Jack were hyper and excited. That's weird to me. Like, why mention hyper and excited? Right? But she got them tucked into bed around 10 p.m. Jack had his blanket and his dinosaur. Can you guys see that? Here. Can you guys see this? I can really see it, so hopefully you guys can see it. Jack had his blanket and his dinosaur, and she shut his door. Lilly went to bed with her backpack. That's just weird right there. That's just so weird. All right, I want to go to Cindy's, though, because we're trying to find the 11 o'clock thing. Okay. That's the neighbors. Hold on. I need a video call. All right, we just read that. All right, where's the other one from Cindy? Okay. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see it. There we go. On May 13th, took a statement from Cindy, Malea's mother, the following in a summary. Cindy Murray said she spoke with Malea over Facebook Messenger and used video chat. There you go. There's your video chat. Remember I said it was FaceTime or something? So at 3:37, Malea and Cindy did video chat. There you go. Okay, this should have the call time if it's in here. Okay. She checked her Facebook Messenger history and provided the following information. Cindy had a missed audio call on April 30th at 1:21. That's April 30th. 1:21 p.m. And then she had a 12-minute video call at 4:40 p.m. So she said this one was on April 30th. That's weird. So April 30th, April only has 30 days in it, right? It only has 30 days, so 30. So this was 3 days prior. So this would have been Tuesday, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What was April 30th? What was April 30th, guys? Was it a Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday? You guys know? Can someone look it up? You guys look up what day was April 30th. Here, I'll look it up real quick. Okay, Crystal, she said that the first, then change it to the second police interview. I need a chart to look. Here, hold on. I'm going to look it up. I don't know. I'm looking it up. Oh, shit. That's pictures. So we're going April 30th. Okay, so only 30 days. So that was Wednesday. So Wednesday, Cindy had a missed audio call at 1:21. Remember, Malaya was supposedly doing laundry, right? And then went to Walmart, used grandma's credit card and stuff. Do you guys remember this? So this day, right here, had a missed audio call. Maybe that's the butt dial. Maybe she accidentally butt dialed her or something. This is at 1:21 p.m., not a.m., guys. Then, here, let me blow this up so you guys can see it. You're right. Then had a 12-minute video call at 4:40. So I'm guessing this is still on Wednesday. So, that's odd. So how does she do a video call when she's out shopping? How does she do a video call when she's out shopping? Because remember, they supposedly got done with laundry around noon. And then went to Walmart and stuff, right? So how does she... Would she just do a video call like all the time? That's weird. I don't know. And then on FaceTime, or not FaceTime, but Facebook calling or whatever, that's just weird too. Cindy says she did not remember the exact call because they talk at least once a day or more, which I understand that. On May 1st, there was a missed call from Malaya at 2:52 p.m. Okay, so that's Thursday. 2:52 p.m. Guys, let's go. Okay, let's bring up Malaya's thing. Let's bring up Malaya's thing now, guys. How do I, actually, I might be able to overlay this if I can save it. Hold on one second. Save that. Did it save? 7054. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Okay, so maybe that's what she was doing then. Who verified was a butt call? I don't know. We're going to verify it. Give me a second. But something's not right here, guys. Just give me a minute with this. Something's just not making sense to me. Can I add everything to stage? Will allow me? I'm trying to see if I can add both of it to stage. Hold on. Nope, hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to... Shit. That's the thing. Oops. Shit. How do I do that? Oh, here we go. Trying to find where I can add more stuff to stage, but I don't think it's going to let me. No, it's not. That sucks. You should be able to, like, add more stuff on your stage. Okay, so this is Malaya's thing, right? Okay. I want you to take a look at the time, where she's driving, where she's in the store, and stuff like that. I want you guys to look at this. And I'm going to look at it with you. Excuse me. Okay. So it says here, first off, let me go back here. So, missed audio call at 10:40. Cindy said, okay. So 2:52 p.m. This was on May 1st. 2:52 p.m. A missed call from Malaya. Okay. They must have been at Acropole then, right? Or driving, because remember at 3:11 they got home. But it says at 2:52 p.m. they just started driving. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see where, right here in the right-hand corner? Do you guys see where they just started driving at 2:52? Here, let me remove the chat. Right here in the corner, it says 2:52 p.m. So they just started driving. If Malaya was driving, I guess she called her mom while she was driving, right? A lot of stores let you use automatic Wi-Fi. You guys see what I'm saying? So let's remove this and go back to this one. Oh my goodness. All right. I just think that's weird. So 2:52, they just got in the car to drive home. That's what it says. Okay, so Malaya must have called her mom right when they started to drive or right when they got back in the car, I'm guessing. And it says, and a video call at 3:37 p.m., which is after they got home. Cindy said she called on a video chat to see the kids, but nothing about the call stood out in her mind. On May 2nd, there was a missed call from Malaya at 8:28 a.m. Do you guys see this? Right here. Make sure everybody can see. There was also a missed call audio at 10:40 a.m. and a message from Malaya saying the kids are missing and the police were there. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Then, geez, Cindy says she learned from her mother that the kids were missing. That's crazy to me, in my opinion, because, like, if you talk to your mom all the time, like, I mean, I understand that, she's out in the barn, though. Like, I guess she was out in the barn. So she called her grandma, Patty, and she's like, kids are missing. But the 8:28 a.m., look. That's why I believe the kids were gone way earlier. So why were they waiting so long to call 911, guys? Why? Because she left her phone in the house when she was in the barn, which was why she missed Malaya's call. She said she did not know what time her mother called to let her know. Well, couldn't you look on your call logs to see? I don't know. That's weird to me. All right, I think that's all. Let me see if there's any more with Cindy. So I don't see anything with the 11 with what Rachel is asking. Yeah. So there's nothing. I mean, it's really not out of the ordinary. It's not really anything out of the ordinary. Do you guys think that's out of the ordinary, like weird? Do you think that's odd? Now, I think their time frame is odd. Like the whole like I don't see how they were able to stop at Lawton's like in this short amount of time and then Acropole and get food and then get home in that short amount of time. Can you edit? Who blocked him? Who blocked Wolf? Hold on. All right, I'm going to find out what the heck is going on. I don't think Mom is going to the barn without her phone. Yeah, well, what time was that she went into the barn? So the thing is, she got a call around 8:28 a.m. Where is that damn thing at? I just missed my kids. 8:28 a.m. is somewhere in here now. I gotta find it. Where was it at? The 8:28 a.m. So the thing is, like, what, you know what I mean? I think she was calling to say kids are gone. Kids are gone. In my opinion, that's why she was calling at 8:28 a.m. I could be wrong though. Like, I could be totally wrong. But where's the also missed a call at 10:40 a.m. A message from Malaya saying the kids are missing. Okay. And a message from Malaya saying kids are. So it was a missed call at 10:40 a.m. Cindy says she learned from her mother the kids were missing because she had left her phone. You know, I have a screenshot of. You think so too, guys? Like, I'm thinking, like, I have a screenshot of Cindy's call log or something. Where the heck is it at? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, I honestly think so. Because I remember Janie saying, like, she showed up right away, blah, blah, blah. But Cindy didn't show up until later. Like, remember, it was like around 1 or something like that. I mean, it could be, you know what I mean? It could be just nothing, guys. It could be nothing. Like, she could have just, you know what I mean? Like, she might have just went out to the barn and tended up to the horses and stuff. But she lives, what, 2 hours away? Cindy learned from her mom. Wouldn't there be another call from M to Patty? I wonder. Yeah. Well, let's look. Let's see if there is. I'm going to look up Patty. That might be redacted, though. Hold on. All right. Let's look up everything with Patty. Thursday, Friday. Okay. It says Patty Pearson said the last time that she saw them when they came to visit, she was not sure of the date. But it was, yeah. So 2 days prior, right? Like laundry, supposedly. But said it was early in the week, 1 or 2 weeks before. I think maybe she meant to say 1 or 2 days before. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she meant to say 1 or 2 days before. Or put a 2 in the chat if you think, like, maybe she meant something else. What do you guys think? Because I think she, like, meant to say 1 or 2 days before and just screwed up, right? Yeah. You think she meant something else, Seawood? Is there proof that they were actually there? I think Cindy thought something. Hold on. Wait. I don't know why it does that. I think Cindy thought something bad had happened when she was there, told them to get her out in the car. 1-1. So you guys think? Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. I think she just meant to say that. I mean, she's an older lady, right? Like, she's an older lady. But the thing is, are they writing down their exact statement, like word for word? You would think they'd be like, did you mean, or something like that? Did you mean to say this? Did you mean to say that? Because kind of like with Edmund, he said that he saw them at the Dollarama between 11:30 and 12:30, but they weren't anywhere near the Dollarama at that time. So you would think that they would ask, right? Like, ask them to, like, Daphne, I hope the RCP got all the footage from Patty Street. That would be. Oh, I'm sure they absolutely did. I don't see why they wouldn't, anyways. Or they can all be telling the truth with lots of misplaced facts. It's a traumatic. Yeah, no, it is a very traumatic event. If she has dementia, it would be difficult for her to make a phone call. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Yeah, like, I think maybe they should have, like, I don't know. I'm sure they have this is just our rough draft, right? I'm sure they have a more extensive, like, document that they have there, right? In my opinion, but I could be wrong. Let's see, where do we leave off? She was not sure. I keep thinking it's gonna blow up the text when I do that. Hold on, I don't like the yellow writing though. She said she was not sure of the day, but said it was early in the week, 1 or 2 weeks before. When they came over, Daniel stayed in the car and Malaya did laundry. Why would Daniel stay in the car? Remember, think about it, because they left. Didn't they leave around, like, lunchtime or something to go to Walmart that day? Because that was a long day, right? That was a long day. She went and got a tag for her car. She went, they went to Walmart. Where else did they go? Didn't they go to Starbucks? They went like everywhere, right? Because he was. That's weird to me. She must have been pissed like, in my opinion, because you remember Patty is the one that spoke to Darren. And remember, she told Darren to get Malaya and the children out of there because of alleged abuse, right? So she probably, why would Malaya even bring Daniel? Why would she even bring Daniel over there? I think she left and he stayed behind with the kids. No, you're right. She did leave and Daniel stayed behind and watched the kids. He did that when they went over to Cindy's as well. Yes, I remember that, Enoch. Yes. Wolfie, what the hell happened to you? What the hell happened to you? They got a puppy cup for Janie. Yeah. I need a puppy cup right now. Went shopping on whose dime? Grandma's. Remember, it was Grandma's credit card. He was probably smoking. She was at Patty's. Well, they got him a vape, though. Remember? A vape shop. Tim Hortons. Yes, that's where they got gas. And there's a Dairy Queen there at that Tim Hortons, I think. Right, guys? Or am I wrong? Why would you leave Lilly and Jack in the car while out shopping? Especially if no, so Lilly and Jack stayed. That's so weird, right? It's so weird. So Malaya went to do laundry at Grandma's. Think about this, guys. Just picture this in your head. You have Meadow, the little guy, little baby, and then you have Jack and Lilly, little guys too, right? And then your boyfriend that you live with. Why would he stay in the freaking car while you're doing their laundry? Why? That is so weird to me. I don't know, Jenny. I don't know. That's so weird. I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'll just sit here. What did you say? What the hell happened? If you said a bad word, then the thing will block it. And if I didn't see it because I'm blind, I can't see chat. So that's why I had to slow it down. But, like, why would you stay in the car, guys? What the freaking heck? Yes, they stayed with the great-grandma's house while he was in the car. But that's weird. Why would you take your boyfriend with you if he's not going to go inside? That's so weird to me. Right? Like, why even come if you're going to stay in the car? Did they get in a fight on the way to Patty's? What happened there? That's what I want to know. What happened on the way to Patty's? Why did Daniel stay in the car? Why? He sat in the car for hours. It seems like that's crazy to me. And then when all of them, Malaya, it says her family, so it has to mean Patty too. They all left, and the only people that stayed at the house was Jack, Lilly, and Daniel. He said kids were sleeping in car. That's so weird, Haley. That's so weird. So the kids fell asleep within like 45 minutes to an hour to Grandma Patty's. They didn't want to wake them up. What time did they go there? What time did they get to Patty's on Wednesday, guys? God, I know this. What time did they get there? I swear I know what time they got there. Now I can't remember. Because then they leave around noon. I know they left around noon on Thursday. I just think that's the weirdest thing, guys. I just think it's the weirdest thing. Wolfie, it's you. You're retracting your messages, you weirdo. What did Joya say? Hold on one second. I can't. Let me put my glasses on, guys. I think not all of us are exactly on the same page. You two have more exposure to 5 so as well. I can't see, guys. Let me put my glasses on. Everybody be nice or you're all getting spankings. All right. Hi, Linda. Good to see you, hon. Dee probably thought Patty was evil, too, because anyone who didn't approve of him was a bad person. Yeah, I honestly think something happened there. Or maybe Patty says, I don't want you in my house or something. I really am wondering if Patty even saw the kids. It would make me send she doesn't see the kids. I'm not sure about the dementia angle. It could be, Joyous. That definitely could be. Okay, here we gotta that she didn't see the kids. There's something going on there though, guys. Hold on one second. Your mods gave me a timeout without warning. Was it the mods or was it the bot thing? Okay, hold on, let me read. Jen, thank you so much for your super chat, sweetie. She asked, does Patty report that she actually seen Daniel and the children in the car? I'm gonna look for that. See if that, I know it wasn't reported in the other ones. But I wonder, I would love to know that. I would love to know that. I'm just kind of speculating, like, because she told her cousin Durwood, like, that she wanted him to go get Malaya and the kids out of there, then she could literally, like, had told Daniel to stay the heck in the car, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna look for that though. Thank you, honey. Hi, Kelly. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hold on. Yeah. I'm like way behind now. Well, guys, Wolf, it's the bot. Probably. Did you say the F word or A word or B word or C word or something? I don't know. I don't know what you said, but just it does it. It's YouTube. So if Shan or Finding Solace didn't do it, then I don't. It's probably the bot guy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Mr. Hemi, hi, good to see you. Well, they call me an asshole earlier. That's. Oh yeah. Were you guys joking? Nope. The bot is blocked. I don't know, guys. All right, I don't want to get off topic. Let's go find. It's probably the stupid bot thing. The night bot. All right. Thank you, Jen. All right, let's go to. Let's read the rest about Patty. Let's see. I read a test report of Patty. And that's Janie's. Okay, hold on. I read a task action report with ID 46 Corporal Spears detailing Nancy Gallant's statement. Who's Nancy Gallant's statement? I read a task action report with ID. It's detailing Patty Pearson's statement. Okay, so that's the end of her. So it doesn't say much about it. I just think that's very odd. Okay, here, look at this one. Did we read that one? She wasn't sure the date. Malaya and Dana left. Oh, we did. Wait. So this is completely different right here. This is completely different. This statement right here, guys. It's so freaking weird. Because look, Malaya and Daniel left to take Meadow to an appointment, and Malaya might have gotten groceries, but she couldn't remember she took the children. What? What? But didn't it just say that Malaya left with her entire family to get groceries? What's going on? And Daniel stayed and watched the kids? What is going on? What is going on, guys? Sorry, yeah, I got you guys some new music in the background. It helps me like focus and stay on topic. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. Good to see you. So why is this so? Why do they all have different like? Yeah, they do suck, Drippy. They do because they're all saying different things. Like I don't understand. It was a couple days before. How do you not? Malaya and Daniel left to take Meadow to an appointment, and Malaya might have gotten groceries. How the freaking heck do you not remember if you got groceries? Remember, this is just a summary from someone else. Yeah, I know. It's just weird, though. But she couldn't remember if she took the children. What? Patty isn't all there upstairs taking what she's... Mr. Hemme, do you know that for a fact? Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you. Does she have, like, dementia or Alzheimer's or anything? I know that's such a horrible disease. All right, you guys be nice. All right. We're all trying to figure out what's going on, guys. Yeah, it's weird, right, guys? Like, it's just odd. So many different stinking stories. Pearson said she spoke with Malia. I would love to know if she actually did see her. And if Daniel actually stayed in the stinking car the whole time. That's so weird. The only thing I can think of why he would stay in the car is Patty's like, he's not coming into my freaking house. Allegedly knowing, because remember Durwood said that the abuse thing or whatever. So Grandma's like, no, you're not bringing him in my house. But then allowed him in there to watch Jack and Lilly while they went to grocery shop and stuff. Guys, it's so freaking weird. Malia also went into the stores with Meadow 7 minutes before Daniel. Yeah, yes, ma'am. That was on Thursday. So that was when they went to the Dollarama. It wasn't too weird, but it was just a little off. Like, yeah, it's just weird. Like, what do you, like, they were waiting for something. Like, he was waiting for something. Or they could have just been the kids were sleeping, they woke up and you wrong. I mean, it could be nothing, but with these weird statements and stuff, guys, like, I am like questioning everything. Is it just none of it makes sense? Like, right? All right, let's go to Daniel's statements. Or everything that's Daniel. Holy shit. Oh, here's the one with Edmund, guys. I want to show you this real quick. So remember Edmund? This is the guy that said that he saw them at the Dollarama on May 1st, right? And it said that Edmund, okay, saw them in the parking lot 11:30 to 12:30 on May 1st. They had a conversation for about 5 minutes and discussed enjoying their time off work. If I remember her husband a bit, I'm guessing she's about 74-ish. He also saw Daniel's girl. This is another thing, guys. Okay. This is another very odd to me. Edmund, Daniel's co-worker. Now, he said that he saw them around 11:30 to 12:30 at Dollarama. But when you go to Malaya's timeline, tell me what time they're at the Dollarama, guys. What time are they at the Dollarama? 1:44 to 2:36. They didn't even leave home until 12:10. So how did dude see them? 11:30 to 12:30. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, yes, he could be guesstimating, but who guesstimates on something very serious? What did you ask, honey? Well, I was asking Daphne as she was recording. What were you asking, hon? Hold on. Isn't that they ended up in the trailer they were living with Patty? Yes, so they were living with Patty before. Wolfie is raw Mexican. All right, wait. No, Marissa and Malaya went for blood work. Yes, Malaya had blood work on Thursday. It was blood work. The Meadow went to the doctor, I believe wasn't that Wednesday too? Wednesday, Meadow. Malaya had blood work on Thursday. That's what's been said. Hold on. Was he seen on camera? Okay, that's another thing. I don't know if Edmund was seen on camera. Hello, Linda B. I think these interviews are almost a week later. Okay, so if the interviews were like recent, right after that, it should be fresh in their head, right, guys? Like, how can you forget? But the thing is, why, like, what was Edmund doing there? What was Edmund doing there at the store? Did they get a receipt from him? Like, maybe, like, was he at the dollar store too? What does that say? Is there footage of the possibility that Edmund was asked? I don't know. I hope so, Sharon, because they were able to get footage of Jack and Lilly and Daniel and Malaya walking in and out of the Dollarama. So were they able to get footage of Edmund? I would really like to know that. Cool J. Edmund is the co-worker, Daniel's co-worker, and he was supposedly there at the Dollarama area. He saw them at the Dollarama between 11:30 and 12:30. What is his last name? Oh my gosh, I just had it. Hold on. It's Dixon. Like Daryl Dixon, but Edmund Dixon, if you watch The Walking Dead. Will this please stand up there? Okay. So, oh my gosh, my brain, this case has my head and spinning. Why did they leave Patty's? Were they taking advantage? I don't know. It sounds like, yeah, Enoch, like Wade said that they took advantage of her. It's really sad. It's outside a parking lot. Yes, Sue, it was outside in a parking lot that he met. But the thing is, well, actually, yeah, because that would make sense. Because Janie had mentioned in her voice messages that Daniel had been working recently for the past 3 weeks. In her voice messages. So I guess Daniel went back to work full time or something for 3 weeks. This was in Janie's voice messages were in July. All right, I'm not going to confuse you guys anymore. But they were talking about their time off work. But yet Daniel and Malaya weren't at the dollar store yet. So how were they talking in the first place? That's my point. That's my point, guys. Like, how are they talking in the first place? All right. Let's see. Let me go down to elevated position. This talks about Brad Wong and Justin Smith. We've already went over this. Brad Wong said he did not provide. See, there's no more nothing about the Edmund guy. Nothing. Nothing at all. I wish there was, though. And Patty. Now, this is a statement from Chance, who is Daniel's friend as well. Oh, this is unredacted. Look, this is let's read this. Now, this guy's name is Chance and Adam. So these are friends with Daniel. So the words that are in yellow are the unredacted. On May 17th, from Chance Lays, Daniel's friend, the following is a summary. Chance Lays said Daniel called him on Friday night to tell him the kids were missing and asked if he would help with the search. Lays, Daniel, and their friend Adam Roy went out and searched on Saturday. Lays used to work with Daniel at and found him to be a hard worker who was reliable. What? Wolfie, yes. Okay. All right. That's where I'm trying to tell everybody. Okay. Where are you at? Damn it. Saw him at the Dollarama between 11:30 and 12:30, but it's not accurate because they weren't at the Dollarama until after 1, guys. Till after 1, right? That it makes no sense. Hi, Mohawk Mom. Good to see you, honey. Dixon, yeah, exactly, Mohawk Mom. It doesn't add up. Mama Bear, thank you so much for your super sticker, my dear. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Malabar. Karen Powers, answer above. Hold on. Somebody. It's moving too fast for me again. I can't. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Mama Bear. Malabar. Shan, what does Karen Power answer above? Hold on, I'm trying to. I wish you guys could stick the comments so I can see them. Maybe communicate without phones. Hold on one second. Okay, here. Okay, I guess I don't know which app they're saying she deleted. Okay, Karen Powers. So Malaya had. Okay, let me see if I can find it on here, right? Oh my god, I keep saying right. All right, let's see here. Let's remove Malaya's. Remove Malaya's. Why is it not removing? All right, I'm gonna bring that back up. App she's saying. Okay, I'm looking for Malaya's phone app real quick. Phone app. Hold on. Okay, Starbucks was Wednesday. Give me a second. Stop, gas stop. Oh, thank you so much, Jam to the Jam. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So Jam to the Jam said the app they deleted was Text Plus. The RCMP has all the data. Edmund is a soon, not a Getty's. Thank you so much. That's what I was looking for. The Text Plus name, and I couldn't think of it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Dixon is a non-starter. Timing doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that timing matters because I mean, is he guesstimating on a children's case? That's just weird to me. Why was he there? Is he on camera? Does he have receipts for being at the store? I just think it's weird, guys. Oh, thank you, Shan. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. So, Text Plus, guys. Text Plus. I'm gonna clap for you guys. Hold on. I gotta give you something at least. Like, I need little. Here, hold on. I need little noises. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I don't have cute noises, guys. That's my brain right now. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. All right, let's look up Text Plus, guys, okay? How do I put the comments back on here? Take a bow. I'm such a dork. All right, let me see. Hold on one second. Let's look up Text Plus instead of phone app. All right, Text Plus. Oh, it's not coming up in here. Dang it. Hold on. Oh, here it is right here. Why is it says there? Okay. I don't see anything that's redacted right here, though. Hold on. All right. I'm like craving pizza. I finally got my fried chicken, guys. Dixon might have been off on that time. Yeah, I mean, I see that. He kind of like did a guesstimate or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like something's weird there. I don't know why. That's just me, though. It's not like anybody else. Oh, Kelly, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for the memberships. Thank you. Here. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you received one of those memberships, please tell Miss Kelly, thank you for that. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. No, I didn't get KFC. I got it from a stinking grocery store. I smelled they were cooking it and I'm like, I want some chicken. Thank you so much, Kelly. I appreciate you, hon. Yeah, congrats, you guys. Please tell Kelly thank you. I know, this is great. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's get to this here. All it says here is Malaya said she does not think she opened her phone or sent any messages around that time. She did call her mother and her grandmother after she called the police. She said she used Text Plus because it allowed Wi-Fi calling. Since she deleted the app because she doesn't need it anymore, she did not use Text Plus to call 911 because it does not let you. Is that true? Is that true, guys? Easter, Evangel, Lily, State Patties. How does anybody know how long after Easter Lilly and Jack State of, I don't know. I could find that out though. I could find that out. Similar to working for yourself, jam the weekend. Do you guys know that? I'm gonna Google that real quick, guys. Give me a second. Does Text Plus, I thought she said she had to connect to Wi-Fi to call 911. Allow you to call 911. Holy shit, I've been on here for like 2 hours. No, you should not rely on Text Plus to call 911, although the service may attempt. Okay, so listen. It says right here. Let me see. I'm going to do this real quick. Let me remove this. And this is what it says right here for the Text Plus. Holy shit, where is that? Right there. Let's read what it says, because Malaya said it doesn't allow you to call 911. I don't know anything about it. Like, I honestly don't know anything about the Text Plus. So, all right, let's see here. No, you should not rely on Text Plus to call 911. Although the service may attempt to route emergency calls, it is not a replacement for a traditional phone line. And there are significant limitations and potential failures, such as during power outage, network congestion. It is strongly recommended to call 911 from a standard cell or landline, and to inform the operator of your location immediately, as Text Plus does not automatically transmit your location. Okay. Don't need good signal. Yes, correct, Cool J. Correct. You can be on 2G to call 911. And now these new iPhones, they have satellite calling. Well, actually, a lot of these new phones. Joyce said all the J fans are here, but me, go Seattle. You guys are so funny. Remember, guys, Malaya talking to the reporter was edited. A phone doesn't even need service to provide. Okay, Mr. Hemi. Yeah, correct. And it's made like that for a reason, right? Because if there's an emergency, it's made like that. So the thing is, guys, Malia says she called 911 in the home. Yes, Mohawk mom, exactly. But Daniel says she called out there in the freaking thing, right? Like in the driveway. And he said when she came out of the woods, she was still on it. So why didn't they bring their phone that morning, guys? Why didn't they bring their phone? Jam to the cent. Can't call 911. It's a via. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Jam. But no, that's true. There you go. So I don't want to copy Justin now with this clapping. I have to get some new sounds, guys. Sorry, I'm speaking. You need to be able to get a signal regardless if you have no service. But you could have like 2G, like the lowest of the low, to be able to call though. So why didn't they? Because Daniel said he didn't bring his phone at all. He left it on the table. And he doesn't use his watch. Remember, he said he doesn't use his watch to tell the time. He looks at his phone. So, like I've said before, most people bring their phones with them everywhere. But Daniel didn't bring it, and then Janie didn't bring her phone either. So it's kind of like, that's just weird to me. I mean, yes, it's emergency, like you forget, but what's the first thing when you're leaving the house? You're in a hurry, you're trying to get out of there. You want to make sure you have your car keys, your wallet, and your phone, right? They use Starlink now, but before they use another provider. Yeah, they have Starlink. He said he forgot his phone, but why would you not go back? Exactly. When he went up to the kids' forts, he should have came back into the house and grabbed the phone. Because if he went out driving and the kids were out there, like, broke a leg or, God forbid, got hit by who knows? He found them injured. How, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can't move somebody when they're hurt. You got to call 911. So, and then also Janie didn't bring it either. Joyous to me. I'm a good loser. And Janie, hold on, they're moving so fast I can't say. And I'm going to start dinner. I'll catch the rest later. Good night, Joyous. Thank you so much. You're amazing, as always. Thank you. I'll see you later, though. I know I will. You have a good night, hon. Enjoy your dinner. And Janie didn't have her phone either. Yes, exactly. That's weird to me. That is so weird. Daniel was in waist deep water and his phone could have been dead. Yeah, there you go. If he brought his phone, he would have got it wet. Not a law to carry. No, it's not a law to carry a phone. But it's just very odd that he didn't bring it with him, especially in an emergency, because they didn't want to talk to the police. It's just, you can't be tracked if you don't have it. Many will use walkie-talkies. Yeah, walkie-talkies. You can actually use an app on your phone like a walkie-talkie. Yeah, enjoy your dinner, hun. What's up with the RCMP? Yeah, they could have found the kids and had no way. Exactly. And that's my point. Like, that's something you want to bring. What if you need to relay something to Malaya? She didn't come with you. She didn't come with you guys. What if you need to relay something to her? You don't have your phone. Or take pictures of something. Like, call 911. So I know there's service over like around the Laird Road and stuff. That might be up the hill where Janie maybe drove to make a phone call. Remember she said she had to drive down the road to make a phone call before or something? Before they got the Starlink. What did Bonnie say? I can't see anything. Oh my God, the cat's jumping like all over the freaking place. Bonnie, hold on. They may have helped time-wise if they had them. Yeah, exactly. Well, and also, like, it would, if you had your phone right then too, it would eliminate, like, this is where I've been. You could see where I've been in the beginning because you have my phone. Like, you have my GPS, right? Weird, true that, but was his phone dead? I don't know. I don't know if his phone was dead. He said he had no service on it, but just because you don't have service on it there doesn't mean you're not going to have service on it in another area around. Even if it's just one bar or two bars, it's still something to try to call 911 if you did find the kids. And that's just my point. Like, it's just weird. It doesn't look good, you know? Like, it just doesn't look good. Because remember, he went out into the little cabin forts thing that the kids have right there on the side of the RV. They didn't ask you. Cats talking. So you would think, like, and he said Malaya was calling 911 or whatever in the driveway. Remember? So you would think, put two and two together. Let me grab my phone just in case I need to take a picture if the kids are injured. You call 911. Then the police can see my location. God, the cat is like crazy tonight, guys. It must be a full moon. I don't know what she's doing here. She's like going back and forth like just a crazy person. With the lease. Okay, hold on. Wow, well, that may have helped with knowing time. Yeah, exactly. Because if you know what I mean, the RCMP need to see like your timeline. They can go by your phone. They don't even need to ask. They just look at your phone. It tracks everything. And I think they listen, obviously, to us, and like little microphones in there, right? Well, there's maybe fine. Wonder why Daniel gave them back as a show. I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Bonnie mentioned the children's tablets. Oh, did she? Thank you, Shan. Okay. Thank you, Shan. I appreciate you, honey. Here. I love that. I gotta get a golf clap. All right. Let me look up that. So, where? All right. So, Bonnie mentioned children's tablets. Is that in the documents? Is that in the documents, Bonnie? Let's see, where's she at? I don't know why. Like, I can't see. He stayed in the car. Wade said he didn't come in the house. Yeah, I remember that, Coop. Was that? Where's Bonnie at? I think that story is bull. I do too. Hold on. In my opinion, anyway, I don't believe Janie at all. I just feel like Janie says she had to go down the road to Lansdowne Station. Oh, was it Lansdowne Station Road? Thank you, Mohawk Mom. Where's Bonnie's message? I'm looking for it again, and I can't see anything. Charmaine is a Flames fan. I used to fuck her. Aw, Charmaine, she's so sweet. Well, that may have helped with knowing that. Yeah, wonder why Daniel gave them back, as it may show if they were on them. Okay, let me. That's in the documents, right? I haven't seen that. Let me go check real quick. 1 second, guys. Where'd the documents go? Okay. I'm going to drop this and we're going to go back to the documents. Okay. Share screen. Documents. Where are you at? Is that it? I just need to kind of like, well, I have. All right. Instead of, I actually have screenshots over. Hi, April. Good to see you, hon. Blue Jay. Hello. And again, it took Daniel a few seconds to look the fort and 10 minutes to drive around. Yeah, I thought that was weird too. When were the swings installed on Janie's property? I don't know when they were installed, but I know there was like wood or something underneath them, like from the woodshed when that one picture was taken. This whole time it was the background music. I thought people were losing it. So, is it too loud, the music? I got they have like music stuff on. Well, they said it's free music. I can use it, so hopefully they're not lying, because I don't like my Tiny Tim guy. I always have to like get rid of it, like after I upload the video, or like they'll copyright me. I'm like, what the heck? It's only a tiny little piece. Like, it's not like it's a full song, guys. It's not that loud. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Hi, Mama. Good to see you, hon. Good to see you. All right. Okay. I think your cat has lost it. Yes. The cat is crazy. She's like, well, it's almost like the time where we sit down and like chill and watch TV, and I always give them their treats and stuff. So she's probably like, hey, don't forget about me. It might be a full moon too. Ellie took away the motherly and 911 motherly instincts. Yeah, it's just very, guys, you know what I need to do is go through and clip out all the weird things, like put together all their statements, because this is like just kerfuffled in that document. God, I don't even know like if my brain can handle it. Put them all together. You know what I mean? Like from over time, all the text, match them. If anybody likes to do that, I will pay you. If you want to put all their texts like in a timeline, all their text. And I hate like doing that. Like it drives me crazy because my brain stops working. All right. I want to show you a new video that Hunter S made too. He like knows, maybe he'll do it for me. He puts like everything together like perfectly. Me, I forget halfway through because I'm like, oh my God, it's too much. All right, what the heck were we looking for? The tablets. Okay. Let's look for tablets. Tablets. I don't see tablets in here. Would it be under something else, Shan? Nothing. Here. Yeah, of course, Mariska. Of course. I just want to keep you. Oh, good night, member 2. Good night. Thank you for joining us tonight. Of course. Okay, let's see. No, not all. Okay. But I thought it was my granddaughter's baby. Oh. Was it try iPads, Daphne? Okay. All right, let me try that. iPads. I didn't even think about that. iPads. Computers? iPad? Can you guys see the screen? So you can see me typing. Let's put in computer. I relied upon the computer system relevant. This data mentioned computer system is carried out by designated person under the duty to accurately empty. No. No, it's not under that. What the heck else would it be under? So we tried tablets. It's not under iPads. Games. No, it just talks about Malaya's game. I can put up their I will dig too. Awesome. Try device. Okay, thank you. Device. No. Oh wait. They wanted the TV on. They wanted to play with their toys. Everyone woke up. Actually, the kids went to school. It might. Let's read this part and see what it says. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Malaya said she doesn't remember what they did on Wednesday. How? How do you not remember? She gave a detailed description of what happened on Thursday. There must be another part. It says the kids went to school Monday and Tuesday, but Wednesday was a professional development day, so they were off. She kept them home Thursday and Friday. Well, Friday they were gone. Malaya doesn't remember what they did on Wednesday. That's weird to me. She gave a detailed description Thursday. Malaya kept Lilly and Jack home from school on Thursday morning because they had a cough. I thought it was just Lilly that had a cough, right? She contacted the school through the app at 6:18 a.m. The kids got up and came into their bedroom. Meadow was already up and in the bed with Malaya. They got up and headed out to get the kids breakfast. This was Wednesday, right? Or Thursday morning. Hold on, am I stupid? This is Thursday. I apologize. This is Thursday. I'm sorry. This is Thursday. I'm just going to read this part over again. Malaya kept Lilly and Jack home from school on Thursday morning because I'm going to say Lilly had a cough. She contacted the school through the app, 6:18 a.m. The kids got up and came into the bedroom. So Jack and Lilly both, sounds like, came into the bedroom on Thursday. Okay. Meadow was already up and in bed with Malaya. They got up and headed out to get the kids breakfast. They wanted the TV on and they wanted to play with their toys. Everyone woke up around 9. Malaya said she tidied up the house throughout the day and looked after the kids. She said that she also scrolled through her phone at one point because she was overstimulated. And then it says personal information. What does that mean? Who doesn't remember the last time you saw your child? I know, Kelly. It's crazy, right? Oh, bye, Finding Solace. Thank you so much, hon. What are you pointing at, Shane? What are you pointing at? It was Daniel who said that. Wait, it was Daniel who said it, Daphne, verbal ADT. I got you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just now saw that. Daniel said, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Shan. I'm sorry. I'm so freaking blind. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I just saw that. I need 2 pairs of glasses. Jesus, man. I guess they forgot their news. So that's why I mean, Shan, that I need to take all the statements like that he's physically said, like in interviews, right? And then all the text from each person. Malaya, there's only going to be this document in her one interview and her letter she wrote. That's it. But everything Daniel said, text, talk, put together, everything we know from Patty, and then even what Durwood related, put all that, and I think connect the dots and maybe make it make sense. But well, they still don't care. Like called Daniel last night to check the line. That fence was done on May 2nd. Thank you for the gift membership. I just saw that. Oh yeah, they're oh my gosh, Joyous did some gift memberships earlier. Henry, no, the only search and rescue dispatch I'm not released a 911. Yeah, there's no 911 call yet, guys. I've tried. Daphne, that is a mommy. I know, right? It's crazy. I know, Mariska, and it's like I'll start it and then my head will explode. Yes. Earl did post today. Do you guys want to see it? Or not today, yesterday. Because I was sent that. Give me a second and I'll get it for you guys. That was the other thing I wanted to show you. And the thing is like, why do you keep threatening with these, right? Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. Let me pull this up. I don't think I nope, this is the newest one. Then deletes it. Right? Then deletes it. I don't understand that. Stop screen. All right. Share screen. All right. So this is from Earl now. I don't know why he posts this and deletes it. Why do you post it? Does anyone know exactly where Justin was? Where was he? Where is his farm? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it said it's in need to stop trading on Lilly and Jack's name. No new info. Need to stop trading. What I get you're saying wrong about the car and lead to find the kids. I was only trying to give them a chance. Oh, you guys, sorry. I'm like, you guys are talking to each other. I think so too. I think there's just been an ongoing fight. I think there's been like issues from way before, right? Like these people don't get along with each other. Who knows why, but who does that type of anything? Okay. Yeah, so Earl, you can't see it now. Oh my god. Why is it so small? Hold on, guys. I don't know why it's so small. Here, let me see if that'll work. There we go. All right. He wrote, what a person feels in their right mind, they don't back down for any threats against them. In my mind, I am right, and I'm not going to stop digging into things. Anyone against me better go sit in a corner. There's no stopping me now. I got nothing to lose. I thought I showed this the other day, but why do they all keep saying nothing to lose? Like, why are they... Right? What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this? The way Justin and Bonnie really... What happened? If he's making threats to Facebook... Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, he's saying it and then taking it down. Because they're not there now. Who's very angry? I do think Earl Daniel knows stuff, but are holding off because they have been asked by the police not to say what they know yet. Could be. Oh. Hello, Tammy. Hello. Little cute doggo. Don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. It's like they talk in riddles. I just think they are hateful and mean people. It seems they are very aggressive, in my opinion, too. He is the one who feels backed into a corner. I just don't understand. Like, why, for this guy, like, why can't he see his grandchildren? The Jack and Lilly didn't go missing from his house. I don't understand, guys. Earl needs to shit or get off the pot. I love that saying. I don't know. But, like, why can't he see his grandchildren? Can someone tell me? Jack and Lilly didn't go missing from his house, guys. Yeah, Michael, I showed Justin Smith, like, last week on the dispatch. It doesn't say much. It just says that he told RCMP. But why can't he see his grandkids? I'm telling you, there's more. I don't know. There's more going on that we just don't know. Yeah, Janie can't either. But the thing is, like, the kid, I understand, like, the kids, Jack and Lilly went missing from her house. Jack and Lilly went missing from her house. That's why I guess she can't see her other grandkids, like, because the mom, Dino's ex-wife, doesn't, you know what I mean, until she finds out what's going on. But Earl lives at a completely different residence. Why can't he see his grandkids? Like, right? Like, why can't he see his grandkids? Can someone tell me that? Yeah, exactly. Well, I know Daniel said because ex-wife doesn't understand what happened until the RCMP figure out what happened there. That's why she won't let Daniel and Janie see the two others. But what about Earl? Like, they didn't go missing from Earl's house. So I'm confused. Like, why can't he see his grandkids? That's what they don't have without a court order. That's sad. But the thing is, though, but why wouldn't mom let Earl see the grandkids? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why can't he come over and see the grandkids? Like, if he's never done anything wrong. I mean, no kids went missing from his house. Like, what? I just don't understand that. What happened? What did Drippy say? Hold on. Why would you let anyone in your family? Well, I'm just, without judgment, I'm just saying, why can't he? Like, I don't understand. Like, why can't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because they're aggressive a lot. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I believe they are. I don't have all the deets, but the gossip comes on Facebook. Yeah, my God, they Facebook groups. And I have no patience for them, but someone reported D can't see the kids having to do with ex-wife and her law. Yes. Yes, Drippy, I heard that. Yeah. But why can't Earl, who lives on a completely different property, see them? That's what I'm confused about. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why can't he? Just because he's related to Daniel's dad? Like, Linda, that was very, why he's mad at comments. Like, what happened? In Nova Scotia, there's a law that you can get grandparents, right? That you can. Yeah, that's what Belinda's doing, right? Lynn, who these two kids are missing. Well, no, I was just asking you guys a question. Like, I was asking you guys to, like, think about it for a minute. Why? We understand why Janie and Daniel can't, right? But why can't Earl? He's on a completely different property. Kids didn't go missing there. So why can't he? What happened? Why is she denying Earl rights to see the kids? That's all I'm saying. Like, why can't he see his kids? I don't know. I think there's more going on to the story than just with what happened with Jack and Lilly. I think there's something bigger going on, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong completely. So I just think there's something going on. There's something big going on. But I could be wrong. There's too much going on here in this damn case. Too much going on in this case. Holy crap. Have a good night, Mama Dukes. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, grandparents don't automatically get rights. They have to fight for them. That's sad. I don't know. That's sad. I thought his kids told on him that he used to abuse Jack and Lilly. Well, you know what? You know what I have? I have Wade's. I'm going to show that, and then I probably got to get off here because the dog and cat are like, you know. Give me a second. I got Earl, or not Earl. I got Wade's and Jim Walker's thing in transcripts. I put it in transcripts. So, and that's what we're going to look at. And I want to see what he said about Earl and Justin. Give me a second. That is under Wade. There we go, right there. I have a piece of hair in my mouth. Is that it? Yep, there we go. Guys, I put everything into transcripts. Well, according to Daniel, CPS talked with his two others. Yes, Mohawk Mom. Yes, absolutely. I saw that. I have that. Yes. I have that text thing. In my opinion, maybe Earl is an arsehole. Who knows? I love that word, arsehole, because Earl is taking up sides with Janie and Daniel. Wendy, I heard that he wasn't. But I don't know how true. Like, I don't know if that's. I don't know. Like, I heard that he's pissed off at Daniel, but I could be wrong. Like, sleeve. I hate when it gets above my hand. I could be wrong. Who was killed in the early 80s? Is it the one guy in the? Oh, I'm missing something. Holy crap. Okay, let's look at this real quick. If Daniel hated Earl, why not? Oh, I don't know. Was it Earl who went after 10? Yes. Yes, absolutely, Mohawk Mom. It sure was. It sure was. All right. Let me go to this. I know it's getting late, but I want to go to this real quick. And then I'm going to let you guys go for the night. All right. Add a stage. All right. Oh, that's small. Here. Yee. All right. I'm going to put in, I hope not, guys. All right. F4, or yeah. I love this. Now I can just find whatever word. Earl, maybe. Now this one is very, let's see. This is, okay. What I am showing you is Wade, which is Malaya's mom's boyfriend, and Tent, Jim Walker, their conversation. Okay, I put it in transcripts the best I could. The best I could. Excuse me. Okay. Never seen your brother before. Okay. So CPS won't allow Earl to see the kids as Daniel could be president. Huh. Yes, basketball 39. No, not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just real curious. In the United States, if you don't want your kids, you can drop them off at the police station or fire department. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, why people have to do shit to their kids? Like, it's just ridiculous. There's ways to it's just ridiculous. So many people that can't have children and want children, and then people do this shit. It makes me so freaking mad. All right, let's go to this. So I put in, whoops, wrong one. This is the area, I believe, where he talks about Justin. Okay, can everybody see that okay? It says it is his son. I mean, let's see, let's go up, actually. Hold on. Okay. Could probably both of them. You know what? I think I'm just going to read this. Sometimes say sometimes you happy Father's Day. You say you mean call the kids, but she never, then when they had emotion. Okay. So he starts talking about Jack and Lilly here. But she never, when we had the kids, they never really showed no signs. Like, you could tell they were emotional. Sometimes I'll reach by Lily's head, like, so she'll rub her head or whatever, and she'll to touch her head or whatever, and she puts her hands up. Does that mean that somebody slapped me? Who? And it calls Malaya Maria, just FYI. She's Wade said probably could be her, could be both of them. Oh, you mean the kids? The tent asks, because it's hard to understand. If your forehand close to her head, it's going to be like she tries to avoid, like she's scared of being hit. That's what Wade was saying. And then it is his other son. Okay, here they talk about Daniel's children. His name is, and I think he's saying, probably gets deep to see another. Hold on, guys. Okay, they start talking about Justin, the brother of Daniel Martell. We never seen the brother ever before. So Wade said they never seen Daniel's brother before, but he came to the house when they were missing. So after Jack and Lilly went missing, Justin and Daniel went to Cindy's house. And it says the mother we never talked to, talking about Janie. She didn't say hi or anything, okay? Never said hi when they were missing. Because remember, if you guys remember, Janie talking about when Cindy showed up with Wade, she goes, and her boyfriend. Remember, she's like, and her boyfriend. Like, she was mad. Like, she didn't want, I don't know, I guess she doesn't like Wade for some reason. Yes, Mariska, you are correct. They try to place, and that's good. But like with Jaden Spicer case, that was just horrible. They should have never gave him back to the mother. They should have never gave him back to the mother. That's got to change. That law's got to change. Oh, where did I go? I forgot what I was doing. They were missing to come to the house, but we never seen her before. And the father. So they're talking about Earl right here. He came to the house too. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And the father kept going up in the woods. And so they're talking about Daniel. Talking about Daniel going into the woods and to the right side. There's something fishy, but where they were looking, they're probably like 10 miles in the woods. If they ain't alive, they're buried way in the woods like Muscadabbit. There are all these back roads, and there's train tracks right there. So the train station probably used to go there. You know where he's talking about with the train tracks? Do you guys know where he's talking about with the train tracks? He's talking about the area where the neighbor said allegedly Daniel turned around. That's what he's talking about. They did check the mines. Exactly. What do they do? The courts have CPS. Yeah, they should have never done that. It's so sad. Yeah, that child never. It's so sad with Jaden's. So listen, Wade is saying, so the train station probably, that the train that used to go, it comes once a day, the train right through there. And then he says, that's why people say the pictures of Daniel Martell and his father on the ATV, which it wasn't his father, it was his brother. They never had that ATV before. I've never seen that ATV. Every scene in this place is kind of like mess, or every room in that place is kind of messy, but just the activity. I wonder how far they searched. I mean, one of the search, talking about the searching, And it talks about this road goes all the way down, probably 3 miles. But that's the thing. Why did Malaya, she saw something. She must, that's tent. Why don't she come out and say something around you? I saw a picture. This one is like so hard. And he talks about Malaya on the beach. But I thought it was kind of weird how I thought it was kind of weird how he says out in Muscadabi, and then he goes back and talks about the train tracks, New Brunswick, go down to Georgia. That was kind of, I think the ATV was parked at Earl's. Yeah, I do too. Because at first Janie said Justin went to go get the ATV, and then she changed it to her brother, which I thought was weird. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. It's been 2.5 hours already. I cannot believe it. Seriously, cannot believe it's been 2.5 hours already on here. But I wanted to show you the video, but we can do it tomorrow or whatnot. I really want to put all that stuff together. There's a 5th mine shaft, 9 p.m. to the West Earls. How far? Now, I know a lot of the mine shafts are like filled. Thank you, Lily. You're awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hurting your brain for us. Thank you. Thank you for trying to listen to me. Oh, thank you for my glasses. Thank you. Yeah, tomorrow we'll go through the videos and stuff like that. I feel like paying someone to put, like, I have all the messages, all the interviews and everything. If someone could put it together, put all their statements together in one, everybody just in one, and then connect the dots, right? Like, it would be awesome. Thank you guys so much, super chats, for all the memberships. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys rock. Seriously, you guys rock. You guys, mods, thank you as always. I think the accident by Janie's with that ATV. Thank you for coming in, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you so much, Mariska. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate all of you. And Wolfie, I'll tell Nightbot not to block you incognito anymore. I'm sorry. Keep digging and come back tomorrow. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate you. Thank you, Angel Wings. You're amazing as always. Thank you. Shan, thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening, and we will see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you, Linda. I appreciate all of you. Have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry if I gave you all a headache. So much information, and you try to follow it. It's just like one big knot in the head, right? Relax my brain. Yes, I'm going to try. Thank you, Blue Jay. Thank you, guys. Wolfie, thank you. Sharon, thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.